Does the burden of debt feel like a heavy blanket weighing you down? A constant pressure that saps your energy, disrupts your sleep, and limits your dreams? You're absolutely not alone. Millions of people worldwide struggle with the impact of debt, whether it's credit card debt, student loans, car financing, or unexpected expenses piling up. But what if I told you there's a simple, proven strategy to not only pay off your debts, but also to never get them back? A method that guides you step by step towards financial freedom and peace of mind. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to achieve that. No complicated financial jargon, no hocus pocus, just a practical plan anyone can apply. It's time to shake off that blanket and take back control of your financial future. The first and most crucial step to tackling your debt is to fully understand it. You can't defeat an enemy if you don't know who or what that enemy is. This means you need to create a detailed list of all your debts. Grab a pen and paper, open a spreadsheet on your computer, or use a budgeting app. Whatever you choose, start by writing down every single debt you have. For each debt, note 3 important things. The total amount owed. This is the amount you still need to pay off. The interest rate. This is essential. Debts with higher interest rates will cost you more money over time. Be very specific here. Is it 5%, 15%, or even 29%? The minimum monthly payment. This is the absolute minimum you need to transfer each month to avoid defaulting. When you have all this information compiled, you'll find that you have a clear and sometimes confronting overview of your entire financial picture. This overview is not a reason to panic, but a powerful tool. It gives you insight into where your money is going and which debts have the biggest impact on your finances. It creates a starting point, a foundation from which you can build towards your debt-free future. Now that you have a clear picture of all your debts, it's time to choose an attack plan. There are 2 proven methods for paying off debt: the Debt Snowball method and the Debt Avalanche method. Both are effective, but they suit different personalities and goals. The Debt Snowball method focuses on psychological momentum. You list your debts from smallest to largest, regardless of the interest rate. You pay the minimum monthly payments on all your debts, except for the smallest debt. On that smallest debt, you throw all the extra money you can spare. Once that smallest debt is paid off, you take the amount you were paying on it, the minimum payment plus the extra money, and add it to the minimum payment of the next smallest debt. You create a snowball of money that grows larger and larger, wiping out more and more debts. This method is fantastic for people who need quick wins to stay motivated. The Debt Avalanche method aims for maximum financial savings. Here you list your debts by interest rate, from highest to lowest. You also pay the minimum monthly payments on all debts here, except for the debt with the highest interest rate. On that debt, you throw all your extra money. Once that debt is paid off, you move on to the debt with the next highest interest rate, and so on. This method saves you the most money in the long run because you eliminate the most expensive debts first. Which method is right for you? If you need quick motivation and small victories energize you, choose the snowball. If you're disciplined and want to maximize interest savings, choose the Avalanche. Both methods are powerful. It's about which one best helps you take action and stay committed. This is where the real work begins. Increasing your payments. It's simple. The more extra you pay, the faster you'll be debt-free and the less interest you'll pay. But where do you find that extra money? Start by looking for additional income. Think about a side hustle, something you can do alongside your regular job. Maybe you can sell things you no longer use, like old electronics, clothes, or furniture. Consider freelance work, online surveys, or even working part-time on weekends. Every extra dollar you earn is one less dollar of debt. Additionally, cutting expenses is essential. This doesn't have to be a permanent lifestyle change, but a temporary, focused effort. Look critically at your budget. Where can you save money monthly? Subscriptions you don't use. Eating out? That daily coffee to go? Create a weekly meal plan to make fewer impulsive grocery purchases. Look for cheaper alternatives for your fixed costs, such as your phone plan, internet, or insurance. And don't forget unexpected windfalls. A tax refund, a bonus at work, or a gift. Don't use this money for luxuries, but see it as an opportunity to take a significant chunk out of your debt. Every dollar, no matter how small, that you pay extra on your debts is a victory. Finally, don't be afraid to negotiate with your creditors. If you're in financial difficulty, many companies are willing to discuss lower interest rates, an adjusted payment plan, or even a settlement for a lower total amount. They'd rather get some money back than nothing at all. A phone call could save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Be polite, explain your situation, and be clear about what you can and cannot afford to pay. This step might seem counterintuitive, but it's crucial to prevent you from ever getting into debt again. While you're aggressively paying down your debts, you simultaneously want to build a small emergency fund. Think of a minimalist emergency fund of, for example, $500 to $1,000. Why is this so important? Because life is full of unexpected surprises. Your car suddenly needs expensive repairs, the washing machine breaks down, or your pet needs an emergency vet visit. Without an emergency fund, you're tempted to fall back on credit cards or new loans to cover these unexpected expenses. And before you know it, you're knee-deep in debt again. An emergency fund acts as your financial safety net. It's your protection against unforeseen costs. When something unexpected happens, you take the money from your emergency fund, pay the bill, and then replenish the fund. You don't have to take on new debt, and your debt repayment plan remains intact. This is the key to breaking the cycle of debt and never getting debt back. Paying off debt is one thing, but staying debt-free is a lifestyle. This requires learning new financial habits and managing your money wisely. First and foremost, budgeting as a routine. Budgeting is not a punishment, it's freedom. It gives you control over your money. Know exactly how much comes in and where it goes. Plan your expenses in advance and always ensure you spend less than you earn. Make it a weekly or bi-weekly habit to review and adjust your budget. This prevents you from unknowingly spending more than you can afford. Next, avoid unnecessary loans. Before taking on new debt, ask yourself, do I really need this or do I just want it? Is it an investment that will pay for itself, or is it a luxury you can't afford right now? Be honest with yourself. Postpone it, save for it, or find a cheaper alternative. This also applies to credit cards. Use them wisely, pay them off in full every month. Or consider not using them at all if you know you tend to overspend. And the most important habit, live within your means. This doesn't mean you can never do anything fun, but it does mean making conscious choices. Prioritize your expenses. Invest in experiences instead of things if that makes you happier, or find ways to enjoy life that don't break your budget. Financial freedom isn't about having a lot of money. It's about having enough money to live comfortably and not have to worry about debt. So, let's quickly recap the steps that will lead you to a debt-free life. Understand your debt. Create that detailed list. Choose your strategy, snowball or avalanche. Choose what suits you. Increase your payments, find extra money and pay down more. Build an emergency fund. Protect yourself from future debt. Develop new habits. Budget and live within your means. A debt-free life is absolutely within reach. It requires discipline, perseverance, and the willingness to make conscious choices. But I can guarantee you that the reward is priceless. The peace, the freedom, and the control over your own future are all worth it. You are now equipped with a powerful, simple strategy. The first step is often the hardest, but every small step counts. Start today. Which debt is your biggest priority to pay off? Or which step will you take today to get started? I'm curious. Share your thoughts and questions in the comments below. And if this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more financial tips. Thanks for watching, and good luck.